Have you ever felt like you're waiting for the perfect moment to finally start living? That moment when everything feels safe, certain, and predictable. What if that moment never comes? And what if the waiting itself is what's holding you back? Today's message is simple. Uncertainty is part of life. And the sooner we accept that, the sooner we start truly living. You don't need guarantees to move forward. You don't need clarity about every outcome. Growth often begins at the edge of the unknown. When you stop waiting for certainty, you open the door to new experiences, new strengths, and a new version of yourself. Chapter 1: Life will always be uncertain. We grow up believing that control is the goal. We want predictable careers, stable relationships, and clear paths forward. But life has never worked that way. Think about it. Jobs change. People change. The world shifts overnight. Yet we act like we can only start living once everything lines up perfectly. The Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that uncertainty is not a problem. It's the nature of the world. And your peace comes from how you respond to it. Look at any big decision you've made. Moving to a new city. Starting a relationship. Switching careers. None of it came with a guarantee. But you moved anyway. And that's why you grew. Chapter 2: The fear that holds us back. Most of us aren't actually afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of the story we tell ourselves about the unknown. We imagine failure before we even start. We think, what if it goes wrong? What if I'm not ready? What if I regret it? But you rarely ask, what if this is the best thing I ever do? What if this opens a door I can't see yet? What if this is the moment I finally take control of my life? Your mind always tries to protect you by choosing the safest path. That's why mental clarity matters. When you pause, breathe, and question your fears, you weaken their power. This is where Stoic habits come in. Daily reflection. Journaling. Being honest with yourself. Realizing the fear is loud, but it's not always telling the truth. Chapter 3: Small steps into the unknown. You don't overcome uncertainty all at once. You build resilience by taking small steps forward, even when you don't feel ready. Think of someone starting a side business. They don't begin with a perfect plan. They begin with one video, one product, one idea. And each step teaches them something. Each small win builds confidence. Action is what brings clarity. Waiting never will. If you're trying to improve your mental clarity or personal growth, don't wait for ideal conditions. Start with small, consistent actions. They compound faster than you think. Even a 5-minute daily practice can shift your mindset. A short reflection in the morning. A moment of silence before reacting. A choice to respond with courage instead of fear. Chapter 4: Living fully in a world without guarantees. We chase certainty because we think it will make us feel safe. But real inner peace comes from accepting what you can't control and focusing on what you can. You can control your effort, your discipline, your mindset, your willingness to keep going. Uncertainty will always exist. But your resilience grows every time you move despite it. Think about people you admire. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. Every single one of them stepped into the unknown to get where they are. They made progress not because they knew the outcome, but because they trusted themselves. You can do the same. Chapter 5: Start living now. Life doesn't pause until you feel ready. It keeps moving. And you can either move with it or stay stuck in the waiting room. So ask yourself, what have you been postponing because you're waiting for certainty? A dream? A change? A chance to become who you want to be? Start now. Start small. But start. Because the truth is simple. Uncertainty is part of life. But it's also where the best parts of life begin. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Stop waiting for everything to make sense. Take one step today. Even a small one. That step creates momentum. And momentum creates change. If this message spoke to you, like the video, share it, and subscribe for more content on resilience, inner peace, and personal growth. And tell me in the comments, what step will you take today?